Come on, sweetie. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Come on. With my Ella. Okay. How you doing? Alexa, pause music. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? We got Kaya having a nap. We have Ella here, stealing the show. And we have Kit Kat right there watching the birds. Not anymore. Hey guys, happy Valentine's Day. I wanted to, I sincerely just wanted to say that. And I just did the video with the smack thing, so please look for that video. For you, a gift for you. So of course I'm on social media, and how you doing? Are you my Valentine's Day present? Hey, she started from she had a rough background, folks, and I keep reminding her it wasn't her fault. Was it, sweetheart? Was it, sweetheart? She's all heart. Hello, sweetie. So anyways, guys, keep you focused here. Keep me focused for a change. So I'm on social media. Cheers. Oh, sweetie, don't. So there we go. Thank you. So I'm on social media, and of course today is a commercialized day where emotions run high. And on social media, or what I like to call anti-social media these days, with all the negativity and the keyboard critics and the trolls and the naysayers, the vocal minority of negativity. So the vocal majority of negativity. Right now she's sniffing out the Royal Black. See, instant human, just add coffee. I am enjoying my, right now, an organic hot cocoa, which you'll see from our tessaslegacy.com. And the negative. Oh, anyways, happy VD. Happy Valentine's Day. And so I was reading the preface of a book, and I'm gonna do another video here of how I've consumed 7 books in 2025. What are we? 40 days, 45 days into the year, something like that. And I've read 7 books. And one preface on the book was about the pursuit of happiness and Thomas Jefferson and the Declaration of Independence, and what a disservice. They may have been using their old English. People said things differently back then, and about the pursuit of happiness and what came of that. And listening more to the preview, you can choose to be happy now regardless of your situation. Somebody's go, yeah, but you don't know my situation. Oh, I'm doing home touch-ups. Just wondering why that looks that way. About something that's not obtainable to pursue happiness. Well, and then seeing that's been around that writing has been around for 249 years, it's sort of ingrained into people to pursue happiness, when people have chosen to take the path of least resistance, and, in my opinion, and focus on the negativity. And yet they voice it constantly on social media. And I think people these days, unfortunately, spend more time talking to complete strangers or arguing with complete strangers on social media. She's going to steal the show. Arguing with complete strangers on social media than, like, when we grew up, we actually socialized. I can't tell you the CB radios, Citizen Band, I'm dating myself now, about having groups and meeting at fast food joints and everybody seeing who was on the radio, and we biked everywhere, we walked everywhere, we socialized everywhere. I can't watch a movie now of a certain age and not remember the theater I saw it in with friends. And I just don't see when people are so isolated. And we can blame COVID, and we can blame your... There's one person on there, and every comment was anti-male. Every post, pro-victim. I don't know her experiences. I really don't. But I don't know anyone of success or happiness that is negative. Does anybody know anybody that's been successful or negative that's had any kind of success? Personal, business, familial, with their family, with their friends. And negativity breeds negativity. And it doesn't win. It's like circling the drain. Like our galaxy circles a black hole for a reason. It will be our undoing, not in our lifetime, but it will be our galaxy's undoing. And the Declaration of Independence need to pursue happiness when you can choose just to be happy. What are the good things in your life? What are the good things? And then I don't know I think people start out with the intent that voicing negativity and pain, although I am going to do that grieving video because I learned a lot about it going through Tessa, and I'm getting a lot of feedback that people want to see or hear what I've learned about that. But that's to help people. That's to find there's a silver lining, and we'll get to that on that video. But honestly, folks, you can't expect nor deserve happiness from anyone else other than yourself. It's not your place. It's not our place. It's not my place. We can't. Disappointment is the result of unmet expectations. And when you put expectations on and I see it these days, people are bashing the new Superman movie coming out in 2025 because they love Henry Cavill, who did a great job, and Schneider, the director, fantastic. And they have these preconceived ideas what this new movie looks like. I'll make a prediction now. I think that's going to be a $1.5 billion movie. Crazy. Come back to me and laugh if I'm wrong. Pat me on the back if I'm right. Doesn't matter. But there's a common thread between, I'm thinking of that one person, that every comment was a regurgitated meme about how you should treat me, or if I cut you loose, don't be surprised you handed me the scissors. And if this is getting you riled, then consider why. And I was just going through there, and if you really live a clean life, I'm trying to get back to the gym. That's another story. And you read something like that, and it was affecting me. And not personally, but I mean, I was just like, this person is angry. This person is toxic. This person, and I don't know where this would get better for this person by posting this stuff. I know of someone else that posts, they're always under attack. They're always this. And this is because somebody operates a business that gets attacked, and then on their personal page, it's how I get attacked, and then every single one of these people posts the definition of a narcissist. Well, when you make every single post on your page about you, how you've been victimized, how you've been taken advantage of and stuff, that makes you the narcissist. And out of the bad person or people that have treated you like that, and I'm speaking from personal experience, we chose to bring those people into our lives. They didn't handcuff us, I hope, and lock us and handcuff us to the furnace downstairs. So we chose these people. So I don't know where one thing I liked about Star Trek growing up, the original series, and then I wasn't into the Next Generation as much because I was working a lot, is it was a unique thing. One of the many unique things about that show, aside from acceptance and all this, was people were accountable. If people screwed up, they go, yeah, that was on me. They didn't hide, they didn't dodge, they came out clean and going, yeah, it was on me, and they took their licks. And that's how I was raised. Did you do that? Yeah, why? Being stupid, impulsive, dumb. Take it on the chin. But to sit there and blame for people you brought into your life, I don't see where this would get better. Quite the happy Valentine's Day message, eh? But only you are responsible for your happiness. And here's the thing. Again, there's a common thread between these people's pages that I look at. I'm trying to find out where's this coming from, because I knew I was going to make a video for Valentine's. And there's a common thing about narcissists, but more so perpetually unhappy people, is they're not in service of others. They're always about me. I've been victimized. This person did me wrong. This. I'm like, here's the thing. Everything I make is a suggestion, and everything I make, because I'm speaking to a large, followers from India to Australia. So, of course, I'm speaking in general. Try this. Find an animal rescue you like and you admire, and ask them if you could, call them up, ask them if you could make a small donation, and ask if you can take some of their dogs for a walk. Ask them if you can sit in the cat room and read one of your favorite books to the cats. Just sit there and have cats crawling around you. If they won't let you in the cat cages outside, the cats will love it. And I promise every one of you that does this, it'll be a highlight of your life. Fall in love with being in service of others, and then see what comes around for you. That's what I say. It's just one of the happiest things of my day, except our evening playtime with the wrapping paper and the living room machine from our orders from our stores, and the cat wands and the boxes and the tunnels and stuff like that. One of the happiest things for this cat dad is making my girls their meals that I hand make with their raw food, and then listening to them eat. How crazy is that, right? More of a joy than when I eat, by far. And listening to my girls enjoy a meal that I made. Hey, look at this. Does that show up? Cool. So, I can't apologize for context, guys, because I'm reaching such a broad base of people and different situations in life. If this strikes a nerve, you can throw it back on me, and that's it. I'm going to stop, or going, why did this set me off? Why is this? Why am I thinking about this? Why am I be in service of others? I'll tell you what, guys, because I am a landlord for decades, and I'm the guy that people would move back to his properties, because I was also a general contractor, so I had, in general, the nicest or best maintained places with very fair rents, didn't never charge a pet fee, etc. Where's it going with that? What I'm seeing, and I'm generalizing, everything I say is in generalizing. What I'm seeing with people under a certain age group is they're standoffish, and it almost seems like you have to prove that you're a good person to them. Whereas when I grew up, we just assumed everybody was a good person. Here's the big difference. And we just assumed everybody was a good person until they chose to screw you over. Then you're going, okay, now you're on my blacklist. That's it. But so there's in my lifetime, I've seen a huge difference in personalities, and I'm generalizing. I'm not going to say that anymore. Between the standoffish, and because we don't interact personally with people. That we'll probably do a video on souls. I know we're going to do one about life after life, so that's coming up. And there's a definite feeling of interaction when it's person to person. I don't think anyone from the right person or animal, nobody here can convince me that a hug doesn't make someone feel better. Why? I know it feels better than sending somebody the emoji hug. Big deal. So anyways, that's it. Yeah, be in service of others. Somebody there, they live in an apartment building. There's some litter in the hallway that's not theirs. I'm not picking up. That's not mine. Pick it up. Take the high road. Be the better person. Be the one to reach out. Be in service of others. I promise you, you'll feel better. And please consider, like I said, go to a rescue. Ask if you can make a small donation, large donation. Ask them why they're not on our programs and why they're struggling for money. There's another one. And ask them. Just ask them. Can I take some of your dogs for a walk? And I see on my front street, and bless everybody I see walking their dogs, so their dogs aren't canned up in their house, and they're going and they're on their phones, or they're talking to someone, their earbuds and stuff, and maybe they have something going on. Maybe they have a loved one dying in the hospital. I understand. Whenever I used to walk my dog, I grew up with dogs, I used to talk to him while I was on the walk. I'm going, this is our talk time. This is buddy, this is, and you know why? Because they're never around for long enough. So they're never around for long enough, guys. So that's why you spend time with them, the quality time and stuff. And if something's not making you happy today, and you are choosing to make this day unhappy for you, switch it around. Switch around. If you're watching me because you follow me because you have animals, man, make Valentine's Day about them. Make it about them. Do something special with them, for them. I'm telling you, you'll feel like $1 million. So I think that's just don't have expectations on other people. People inherently will choose, if you give them that power, the wrong people will choose to abuse it and neglect it, and in turn and you'll be the brunt of it. So be in control of your power. Take your power back. I don't mean to be arrogant or a biatch or controlling, and this is why we get into animal abusers. I had a bad day at work, so I took it out on my dog or something. I see these posts every day from cowards, and we're going to do a video on the cowardice of animal abusers. How I know, because I know they've never tried that with me. But yeah, make your happiness your own. It's your life, your happiness, your choices. Don't blame exes. Don't blame your job, your boss, your friends, your situation. And you could be a single parent struggling watching this, and I'm not immune to. I've had tough years. I've had tough years, and we'll talk about that when we come up with the some stuff about Tessa and stuff like that, about tough years, and not just emotionally, financially, and stuff like that. So there were struggles. So I really think I won't ever make a video about something I'm not talking about from personal experience, unless it's something I just learned, and I will say that. I just learned this, and I'd really like to share it with you. Otherwise, I don't think there'll be anything. If I leave the comments open, somebody says, "Well, yeah, but this," and I'm going, "No, this was my experience. This is what I drew upon me to say that." So I'm not throwing darts. I don't play the blame game, but you are responsible for your own happiness. You're responsible for whom you choose to be with, and be always, no matter what's going on in your life. And I see this every day, and this is from nice people. They say my animals are always there for me and stuff like this, and I'm having a bad day. You know what? Be there for your animals every second, because they're not around long enough. Even if they were here for 50 years, it wouldn't be long enough, because I get selfish when it comes to my girls. So they're not here long enough. So be there for them, even when you're having a great day and things are going great. Go up there and ask your animal, your cat or dog, how's your day? How's your day? Let's sit down. I'm going to shut off the TV. I'm going to shut off the phone. Let's go have playtime. Let's go, because those are things you're going to remember. Those are things you're going to remember when you've done things that you have chosen for you to make you happy. Be happy. Get happy. Make yourself happy. Nobody else will. If they do, great. You're ahead of the curve. But never expect people to. Guys, just count on yourself. And that's not a lonely way to live. People like to be around positive people. Even negative people, and I'm talking from personal. I'm talking from family members, folks, that were so miserable. They were a black hole consuming all life and light, and they wanted to draw you into it, and they did to me for years, and I dealt with that to my complete satisfaction in my lifetime. And only you can let someone pull you into their darkness. Only you, the dark side. George Lucas had some. These guys really sneak in some wisdom. There is a dark side to the Force, and James Cameron with Avatar and stuff like that about a universal energy. We will talk about that, and they slide this into a movie, and we watch it, and you pay the ticket, and you eat the popcorn, going, that was entertaining. But there's some deep stuff in there, very Matrix life in The Secret, and so I know some of you will know those references. But I want you guys to get happy, and you know what? Get happy and go sit at a rescue and read books to cats. Can you imagine? Even if you have cats at home, read to your cats or dogs. Read to them. Shut off everything and just be with them. Be present with them. How lucky we are to have them in our lives. They found us. We brought them into our homes. They are our captives. So make their life spectacular, so the day they pass, one of their last thoughts could be, man, did I ever have a great guardian? And be with them for that last breath. Be with them. I don't care how hard it is. I held my last two animals for their last breath, and I even went further. I put them in the crematorium furnace. I would not let anybody else. Somebody said I can't do that. Understand that. I wanted to make sure it was clean. I wanted to know where they were going, and they were the only one in there. Locked up. Push the button. And because I personally, this I'm talking about, I owed it to them. That was the least I could do. They made me happy. And yeah. So, like our page and sign up. Like our page, because that's where I'll be posting the grieving video. And again, don't dodge that. I'm going through some stuff, and I don't want that stirred up. And this might offer some, I believe, some insight and personal experience. But yeah, so very happy Valentine's Day. Check out our online stores. They will grow this year, because the animal rescue model, that'll be another video. Last year, 2 years ago, 2023, we were killing, us, mankind, nobody is free of this. We were killing 5,500 cats and dogs per day in U.S. and Canadian shelters alone. There's 100 million feral cats freezing to death right now in the United States and Canada, and any two of those cats will produce 420,000 cats in only 7 years. So when you're donating to a rescue that wants more property, more cages, more what, ask them how much are you dumping into spaying and neutering and TNR, trap, neuter, and release programs. That is the only solution. So if I can't count on the rescues for doing the right thing, then you guys spread the word, come here and shop from our stores. And I'm going to wait for somebody to do this saying, well, how do we know the money's going there? I'll say flat out, you don't. You don't. But here's a couple of differences. One, you spend $50, $100, $200, $20 on our stores, you get the equal amount of your daily necessities showing up at your door. Same as Amazon, same as Wayfair, same as Chewy. It's direct marketing. It's same as, with the exception of me needing I had to go into a mall last summer to get a cell phone repaired. Was the first time I was in a mall. I had to ask a family member, I think in like 20 years, inside a mall where you have to walk half a kilometer. That's Canadian. Half a kilometer to get to one side. I don't do that. So, yeah. So anyways, yeah. Anyway, so right now I'm having an organic, does this show up? Organic hot cocoa. Here's the difference with this hot cocoa versus the hot chocolate we grew up with. Here's a big difference, aside from it being organic. This tastes like hot chocolate and says, well, so they call that hot chocolate when we're growing up. No, when we grew up, that was chocolate flavored sugar. And I got a mocha have a lot, and of course the Royal Black, which I have about 5 or 6 cups. And I'll talk about this in a video with the Ganoderma, the cordyceps, but mainly the lion's mane, which cleared up my brain fog after losing Tessa. And it was the only thing. And I was on lion's mane on my kitchen cabinet from a health store, but I forget to take it. But I never forget to take my coffee. So, and that was the only thing I changed in my diet was the coffee, and it cleared up my brain fog clearly. So anyways, and then there's briefly until the 17th, I just did a video on that on the smack above. Find that video, please. It's only good till this February 17th. Now I'm dating this video. Excellent company. Excellent. In the last video, I ate some of the Pacific Fish Feast. I ate it. It's delish. So I'm fighting for the fish for my girls. 15% off if you use our Love Tessa's Legacy 15. Love. If you go into the Smack site, and I'll put a US and a Canadian link with this video. And at checkout, use the Love Tessa's, plural, Love Tessa's Legacy 15, and you'll get your 15% off. And they're doing bundles, and they'll send you free samples. And this company, I already have the commercial for this, but this company has donated over 50,000 meals to animals in shelters. So Smack walks the walk. They're a good company. And the food is nutrient dense. There's no fillers, there's no colors, there's no add-ons. It's just dehydrated, real food, nutrient dense food. So my girls get such a small portion and gobble, gobble, gobble. So there's another thing for your consideration, a little gift from us. So please shop, please share it. And shopping from our stores saves lives. And I was thinking about this, about people saying, what about this? I can post pictures, but I did so many more donations that I was working back in the day 100 hours a week. Trust me, and I did that for decades. So I don't have photos of everything. I can do photos of me standing in front of a rescue with the truckload of bottles and cans. 1 year helped to raise and donate over $30,000 to a rescue. Which they're just closing down another location, which in my opinion, the city they opened in didn't need it. Rescues right now, the world doesn't need more animal rescues, it needs funding. And our stores provide that by giving their followers exactly what you and I pay for every day for the rest of our lives. We pay for this stuff every day till we're gone. So if you can't afford to donate, you can afford to shop at our stores. And then I don't need tens or hundreds or thousands. I want tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and millions in this, because there's stuff you pay for every day, but better quality delivered to your door that saves lives. Shopping at the big stores does not do that. So anyways, I was just going to make this a happy Valentine's Day video, and I love this. What do you think of that? Yeah. Nice and plain. Less is more. Anyways, folks, look into you for your own happiness. And I'll leave the comments open. Guys, please express it. And no, I don't know your situation. I can tell you some horrific situations I was in. Horrific. And you could be the only one to pull yourself out. Anyone here try to explain to me, sitting there depressed, despondent, unhappy, while sitting there waiting for someone to magically knock at your door, I'm not being sarcastic, to pull you out of this isn't realistic. And I know when people get down, they don't think clearly. I know this. Been there. And just wish better for yourself. If you're a good person, don't argue with people on the internet. It gets toxic. If I go on to, we're doing on TikTok how was programmed to weaken minds by people surfing with a 5-second attention span. Whereas TikTok in China has completely different content, which is far more valuable, I understand, which can't be hard because TikTok around the world is 99.99% garbage. But I am only on there for business. Promote my girls, try to save lives, ask you people to shop from the stores and bring you deals like Smack with the 15% off and organic coffee, because regular coffee, please, everybody here, my videos always have homework. If you're still here, Google regular coffee versus organic coffee. That's it. Pick any article and learn that 97% of the world's coffee is non-organic and contains up to 200 chemicals. And if I gave you a mug full of those 200 chemicals and said drink it, I doubt you would, but you're doing it every day. And also organic coffee, non-organic coffee is bad for the farmers. Most people won't care because we don't know them. We should. It's bad for the water table, the worldwide water table for toxins, and it's bad for wildlife. So don't support it. And somebody's going to say, why do governments pass this? Because of the demand for coffee. Demand for coffee, and those companies pay big in taxes. So the government turns a blind eye and works on another military contract. So look for yourself. Look into yourself for your happiness. Count on you. You are the best person in your life for you. You are. How great is that? How great is that? You can always count on you. If you have someone bad in your life, cut them loose. You don't have to post a whole bunch of memes. Why did this? Someone hurt me on. Just cut them loose and move on. There's a thing I watch with the motivational speakers I follow, mostly for business, and they all of them have one common thread, several, but one sticks out, is always move forward. Always move forward. You could walk and trip in a divot in the lawn or a pothole in the road and fall over, and you could talk about that for days or weeks, or you can just get up, brush yourself off, and get walking. Take care of you. Make you. And I don't mean this to a selfish point. I mean, when you start being in service of others and giving, do the rescue thing, guys. Go to a rescue. Ask them if you can make a donation. Say, why would I do a donation if I'm walking? Because you're taking the higher ground. You're taking the higher ground. Take the high ground. Give them $5, $10, $20, $100, whatever. Spend them on our stores. Let's get some animals spayed and neutered for the love of Mike. And ask me if you can make a small donation, saying, can I make a small donation, come and walk your dogs, walk some of your dogs. And go up there and have a talk with the dog, because you know what? That dog doesn't have a life in that cage. It doesn't have a family. Certainly deserves it. Didn't do anything wrong. And cats. The 100 million ferals in the US and Canada freezing right now. Any two of those cats out of the 100 million will produce 420,000 cats. So rescues don't need more property with the animal abusing Amish. That'll be another video, folks. Puppy mill operators, largest in the United States, breeding dogs for labs while they blind horses. They put into meat auctions by the time the horse is only 2 years old, so they're going to Mexico to be killed. Valentine's Day. Choose to make this a happy day. Then carry it on tomorrow, the next day. And when I say make it about you, I don't mean in a selfish vein, because that's what everybody posts on their pages. I see attractive people, and they have 200 photos of their face on their page. And I'll go this because it's a comment they made. I'm going, where's this coming from? And I'll look. And the kind of insecurity of they're looking for validation to shore up their narcissism. And I'm like, you're attractive. Go walk some dogs or read to cats. Read to cats. Go walk some dogs. Have fun. Look for make yourself happy. And again, I don't mean selfishly or narcissistically, or because there's words out there we've been said even in the Bible that pride is a sin. Personally, I don't believe that. I'm going to step on some Bible people now, but you can have pride in the work that I used to do, the quality of work I used to do, how I care for people and animals. I care about that. I'm prideful of that. So if pride's a bad word, well, I'm going down. So make yourself happy. Have a great Valentine's Day. Make yourself a nice dinner. Instead of plugging on and going by routine that's not making you happy, get rid of the bad people. When you start being happy, your light will have other people gravitate towards you. Okay? So you be your own happiness. Hope you stayed awake for all this. Yeah, I'm going to go play with my girls here in a bit. It's almost supper time. And have a great day. And then make tomorrow better. And the day after that better. Don't dread Mondays. You know, contact me if you want to get into the fundraising with me to earn while we help these rescues, because I cannot help all these rescues. I cannot help them all alone. Please, part-time, an hour a day, a week, a month, 50 hours, or whatever you want to do, help and earn. And it's not at the expense of the animals. It is not at the expense of the rescues. This has to be a team effort, and I need help. I need help because the daily kill numbers are skyrocketing. Last year it was a cat or dog killed every 10 seconds. And in case you guys don't think that I don't see 20 of them a day on LinkedIn that are down to the hour was going to be killed tomorrow, and I see their faces, and the post comes back on my feed a week later, oh sorry, that dog was killed. They're not euthanized, folks. They're killed. They're killed. Euthanized is what I did to my Cocker Spaniel when he was 14 and had cataracts and he had a stroke, and I held him while they gave him the needle. That was a sound being euthanized. These dogs being killed are not being euthanized. These cats and dogs, they're being killed. And it's preventable. It's preventable, folks. That's the horrific part. So I see a rescue buying 30 acres in New York State. And one here trying to raise $1 million to put a hospital in. There's vet offices all around this city. The $1 million you raise could spay and neuter all the ferals and stray dogs that are freezing to death. And I'm seeing the videos, folks, of these litters being picked up, left in boxes where the pups are a day old in our Canadian winter. And I saw the bunnies left out after Easter in Central Park. Because, well, my daughter's not in, so the bunny we got her, I'm going to go let it out. I'm going to let it be free, and that's what people think. I said, no, it's going to get eaten by a predator, dummy. Right here in the city, our city here, larger in area than New York City, with nowhere near the population. On our front and back step, 12 feet from me, a bobcat. And the same day I saw her with her 3 cubs running across the alley. Cutest thing. I'll post the video. If you go to our YouTube channel, you'll see the one bobcat right outside our back door. And nobody messes with a bobcat, man. Nobody. And I've had coyotes on the front street here. I'm well into the city. Coyote, middle of the day. I was on a business call, sitting on that couch, talking. I paused for a minute. I said to the person, I said, holy crap, I just had a coyote come down the street. And yeah, happy Valentine's Day. I hope this, if you're already happy, awesome. Make yourself happier. You deserve it. Everybody deserves, good people deserve to be happy. Everybody says everybody deserves to be happy. No, good people deserve to be happy. Bad people are crap. And those are people that are out hurting people, miserable people. And I see the warrants thing coming from our police service on my feed and stuff like this, cowards and whatever. I don't make excuses for bullies or whatever. Be a kind, good person, sincerely. Take some animals for a walk if you can. Talk to them. Sit with them. I promise you, you'll get such a high from that you can't imagine. I bet you can now, though. Give it a thought. Give it a try. If you do, take photos and post them on the feed to this video. I'd love to see that this, stuck with someone and they went out and chose to use their time to reciprocate and have make animals happier will make you happier. Because they are in our care and mankind is dropping the ball badly. And they don't deserve it. They deserve the best of us. They deserve our best effort. Aside from internalizing and crying about all the problems we personally have every day. Animals suffer, and there's no need for it. So be in service of others. Take the high road. Cut bad people loose. Pick up a piece of garbage. See someone that's in need of your help, particularly an animal. Don't wait for someone else to help them. And I'm seeing all those staged videos from certain cultures on the internet where they happen to have a camera running in advance, and they happen to have their latex gloves handy, and they happen to have a carrier to find these animals that are drowned, but they're all drugged. It's just pathetic. But don't watch those videos and call them out and report them to Facebook if they're on Facebook. Report them for animal abuse. They do this and they make money from the views. Again, when mankind's involved, animals suffer. So, anyways, at the end of all this, if you're still awake, happy Valentine's Day. And then don't make the one day make every day your Valentine's Day. Be your best Valentine. Count on you. Count on you. Because you're worth it. You're worth it. You know what, guys? Everybody, go give your animals, cat, dog, reptile, birds, dinosaurs, a hug and a kiss from Cat Dad here. Because if you're good to your animals, you're a good person. No matter what goes on in your life, if you make your animals a priority, you're a good person. So do that. Find the smack video here because it's only good till the 17th. Please try it. Try it once. That's it. Try it once. Try it once. And they were nice enough to give me a custom link. Love Tessa's Legacy 15. Love Tessa's Legacy 15. And I will post the US link for you to shop and the Canadian link, and use the Love Tessa's Legacy 15 at checkout and get your discount. And let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. And it's real food, nutrient dense. Anyways, guys, take care of your animals. If you have them in your life, you're blessed. Doesn't matter what's going on in your life. If you have animals in your life, you're already ahead of the curve. You are blessed. So, happy Valentine's Day. Thanks for watching.